As we spare a thought for first responders, the Chief Medical Officer, CMO, Dr. Jacqueline Besesa Mackenzie, acknowledged that as additional cases of the virus turn up, there will be more instances of frustrated patients at medical centers and hospitals.
This is a very challenging time for all the persons who are on the front line. We have spent the last couple of weeks preparing for this. This has not taken us by surprise. We have been proactive in our preparations. We have done quite a bit of training, and persons are armed with information. We now need to execute that. We know that it is challenging. Sometimes it is that the public is not easy to cope with, especially when our facilities become overcrowded. And we ask the public to bear in mind that the healthcare professional is also under extreme pressure. They have to deal with queries, they have their own concerns, just like other members of the public. They have their own concerns in terms of how disease is transmitted and how it is that they take precautions. Many of these personal protective gear are not easy to wear. It is challenging all around. And so therefore we ask persons to comply, and I just want to encourage our healthcare professionals at this time. We have a duty and a responsibility. We're not going to shrink from it. And I therefore would say that I think the Ministry of Health and Wellness is here to support every practitioner as much as we can.
And that the CMO is also appealing to the wider public to be patient.
Now, we know that there are a lot of persons who are concerned about, we've gotten a lot of calls and queries in terms of they have been in contact with persons of interest who may have been asymptomatic at the time. We are encouraging persons that have concerns to call the Ministry of Health at the 888 One Love number, and we will offer guidance. We will also be putting out press releases with other numbers that persons can contact us so that we can advise how it is that you are to proceed. We want to be able to help everyone in terms of making the decisions that are right for themselves, for the health sector, and for the general population. So we encourage you to call and let us know your concerns so that we can deal with them. In terms of the general public, the measures in terms of infection control practices remain paramount in terms of stopping transmission. We are advising that persons do not travel if it is not essential. We are also advising that persons who are sick stay at home. If it is that you are out in the public space, then of course you must take the necessary measures in terms of avoiding crowds. If it is that you have a cough or sneeze, then you should cover that with a tissue and dispose of it. You need to wash your hands regularly.
Oluwafunke Baisha, Frontline News.